It is time for the one, the only, the fucking Cyno quest, baby. Let's do this shit. YouTube, welcome in to the Ayato store. You're so annoying, Ayato. Welcome in to the Cyno story quest. Today we're gonna be checking it out. We're gonna be getting it done, and it's gonna be a good time. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Say hello to the Twitch chat. We're getting close to 70k. We actually hit 69k yesterday. Nice. And I gotta try snipe the moment that we get to 69 420, but I feel like I'm gonna miss it. Here we go, Cyno.
What should I do now? If only Cyno was still around.
Who are you? Hello.
Excuse us. Has something happened?
Oh, I appreciate the concern, but who are you?
He just who Mega Lol does, dude. We also happen to know Cyno.
Ah, friends of Cyno. Well, I suppose it's not a secret or anything. Since you two are interested, I'll just lay it out for you.
Okay.
My name is Nabil. I'm a Matra in the academia.
Ah.
A case involving the smuggling of canned knowledge has come to our attention recently, but unfortunately, we don't have the people to handle it at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Huh? You mean the academia is short on Matra right now?
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly came up after General Mahamatra Cyno left to go somewhere. It would be a real headache for us to tackle the case ourselves.
What if Cyno's the one that's stealing it, huh?
Given the large scope of the issue, we talked things over internally and decided that we should find further assistance from outside the Matra. If you two have some time, would you lend us your strength?
Sure.
All right. Since you asked so nicely, we'll help.
How do you even know that we have strength when you didn't even know who we were? Do you have any further intel regarding this case?
Yes. Large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. We suspect there's a secret route being used to move the capsules. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences. And unfortunately, most people have yet to realize that.
Well, that's rough.
Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Regardless of whether the rumors are true or not, this case calls for urgent action.
Why would it be
According to our current
dangerous?
leads, it's highly likely that there are dealers selling canned knowledge outside the city, even as we speak. If you two could, please help us investigate the area.
I'm down,
Count
but...
on us. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. Sure, why not? Sands of Solitude. Oh, look, Cyno's here. Look for clues outside the city. Easy. Nice back. Yes. Dog! Are you part of the quest? No. Well, no, I'm sad. Maybe the dog's selling the canned knowledge.
Huh?
Oh, it is Cyno.
It's Cyno. What are you doing here?
Dog!
It's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence.
Yes.
I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other time.
So you're investigating something here too. Does that mean...
There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the smugglers are following an elaborate and dangerous scheme. I just happened to acquire some intel which led me here.
Hey, what do you know?
Interesting.
We're also here to investigate that.
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold.
Oh.
You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa. That sounds pretty complicated. But having Cyno around will definitely make things easier.
I agree.
All right, let's go round up those bad guys.
Interesting. But I feel like Alhaitham's gonna have some weird shit to do with this, dude. Who? Are these just...
This all you got?
Oh, these are just random.
Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
What does the academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have.
So he's not a fan of the academia, it sounds like. Okay, so maybe he's stealing them for good.
I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
150k.
Jesus.
Show us the Mura, and you'll get the goods.
That's a lot.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
Oh, shit.
It hit Cyno. When's he ever gonna let up?
Never. It's Cyno.
Hey, forget the goods. Let's split.
But don't forget the Mora.
Oh, God.
Dun dun! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
God damn it,
What is
dude.
this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone? I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Good guy. Okay, good shit.
Did they really just give up like that?
I mean, they know when they're done, you know?
Just like the others I've cut. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain. All right. I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
Huh.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
Probably 5 days.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
Cyno wasn't kidding when he said intel was hard to come by.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation.
Oh.
I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers.
I think he said I suspect who's ever. I always do that with the word whoever's. Always did.
When you were trying to escape,
He just like me,
you
for
said
real.
something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you. But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning.
Yes.
These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter how many we catch, it won't further our investigation. If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Not Dory, dude.
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like Dory? Nothing?
Do you have a potential suspect? You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
Judgment? It's Dory. Dude, that interaction is gonna be so weird.
Whoa! Judgment?
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any dangerous suspect.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet Dory.
Actually, we were mistaken. We don't know any merchants.
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these.
You don't
two and
believe
continue
that.
Gathering information.
You can't believe
If you
that.
manage to learn anything, you can find me a Caravan Rebot. And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Damn.
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
Well, that'd be the opposite of what he has to do, and that would just mean you could fucking do the same shit again, Mute.
Hey! What's with the attitude, mister?
Yeah.
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people, the buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here. Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
You may have a point.
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I don't like having to repeat things. And besides, I'm sure you wouldn't listen anyway. I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished. All right, Traveler. I need to go now.
Jesus. I like Cyno, dude. I like how he just doesn't care, you know? He just says what he feels.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
You purposefully waited until he left to say that, so yes.
go talk to Dory. She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this. If Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the Palace of Alcazar's Array. Let's go!
Okay. I heard you, you little shit. Oh, God. Oh, no, dude. Okay, listen. I feel like if Dory and Cyno, like, met, spoke to each other, that would be one of the most strange interactions. All right, here we go. You told Dory about what happened with Cyno.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention.
True.
No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
What?
Huh? You mean you stopped selling it?
That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore.
Oh.
Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make Mora, it's gonna be the lion's share.
Jesus.
Plus,
Okay.
with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up.
I mean, that makes sense.
Sounds like we came all this way for nothing.
Well, she could still have information.
Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you
Yeah.
didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know.
Information, baby.
After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over. I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regulated.
Okay.
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Is selling canned knowledge really that lucrative?
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price. Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made.
Fair.
Why does the academia prohibit selling canned knowledge?
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it?
Not really.
But
Kinda, I
everything
guess.
in the world comes at a price, right?
Yes.
Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least two potential problems.
Big ego.
First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct.
That makes
And
sense.
second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Interesting.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous.
Huh.
Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
No, I gained attack.
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market.
Okay.
As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real business opportunity is.
The Court of
Court
Desolation.
of Desolation? What's that?
Not again, Paimon, please.
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the academia. Word on
Okay.
the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge. some of which is related to the Court of Desolation.
Well, we gotta go get it. We gotta get there first.
Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation.
What's the purpose of hosting an auction?
Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. So, if they're aiming to quickly assemble a research team, canned knowledge would be the best solution. As for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone with interest or expertise on the subject. On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction.
I feel like Hytham's gotta be going for it, dude.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
That's right.
I agree.
Now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
Saw this coming.
As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me consider how much I should sell this for. I've got it. 500,000 mora per kit. That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 mora.
That's such a fucking scam, dude.
What? That's super expensive.
No need to worry, little one. Cyno's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him.
Oh.
All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay?
I'm sending him here.
Leave me completely in the open.
I'm sending him here.
I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora. I can see it already. Loads of shiny Mora coming Dory's way.
We better get going.
Jesus Christ.
If Dory keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
Yoink. Yoink. She yoinking. Ooh, look at these symbols.
Cyno!
I'll sort it
We got
after.
news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They are hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
Interesting.
The Court of Desolation.
Mm-hmm.
I won't ask how you came by this intel,
Ha.
but is it reliable?
Yeah, it should be.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of the Scarlet King. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of the Scarlet King. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins. The Academia has strictly prohibited any related research.
Well, I don't want to die.
If they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Regardless, we need to go into the desert.
Are there many people trying to study the Court of Desolation?
Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the Academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death, or even resurrect the dead. Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless. That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge.
Yeah, I bet, actually.
You know where the auction is taking place?
Yes, we do.
Good. We'll go investigate. But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Oh, God.
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move.
Oh,
worry.
shit.
I'll make short work of them.
That's Cyno for you. But we can lend a hand too, you know.
Damn, okay. Okay. Dude, Cyno's got, like, is it his ears or his just senses that make him be able to just tell whatever would be fucking followed and shit, dude? It's insane. Attack me.
Hold it right there. Heading to the
Juba.
desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Why? Damn, you look cool, too.
Who are you?
Too bad we have to kill you.
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
That's a
And
big
as
threat.
for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
Can knowledge is becoming a problem here. We're here to help Cyno.
That's right. We won't just sit back and do nothing.
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough.
No.
On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Maybe because he doesn't give a shit about Mora until Dory scams him out of 1.25 million of it?
Is that so?
Or 750,000, however much it is?
I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
What a shame. More dead. Fuck it, let's go. Damn, he's not even touching the ground, dude. Holy shit.
I'll uproot you.
I'll uproot you. What the fuck is his ER on this trial build, dude? 135? There's no... Oh. Jesus, that crit ratio. Damn, nice damage. Holy shit. Classic, yeah.
This doesn't change anything.
Yes,
You're
it
in over
does.
your head, Cyno. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it.
I disagree.
Let's get out of here.
I don't think he will regret it. Should it be 4 of them?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well.
We've had targets on our back ever since Monster. I don't really think it matters too much.
You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Oh, God.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes. Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you.
I'm looking around on the screen to see if there's
They'll do
anyone waiting.
anything
What
to
the
keep
fuck?
their prestige intact.
Have you encountered that kind of situation before, Cyno?
Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh.
I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation.
Oh.
I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Whoa, who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
I don't think so,
He
Paimon.
survived with a
Oh.
fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions.
Better not take me fucking 2 months to recover, dude. I can't do this for 2 months.
His name is Taj Radkani,
Ooh.
a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday.
Pog?
Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
We've also experienced a lot of sticky situations. Let's just all do our best.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Jesus Christ. He's so edgy, dude. I love it.
So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off under.
Maybe we should take a break.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Cyno?
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
True.
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
Oh, God.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Jesus, okay.
Okay, if you say so. But where would be a more safe place to rest? Paimon thinks this is a perfectly safe place to stop.
And that's why Paimon would be dead in minutes.
Just look around. It's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Where do these scorpions come from?
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Huh? What do you mean? Wait, what the fuck is not right about them? They're just scorpions, dude. Look, I'm training them like zombies in Call of Duty. Dead. They were just normal scorpions. Wait, they have markings on the claws, actually. Is that normal?
Whew. Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
That actually did look weird. Hold
Those
on.
weren't just normal scorpions. See? There
Ah.
are marked numbers on their pincers.
I noticed it.
They were raised by someone.
So you mean...
Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away.
Listen, they're gonna have to do a lot better than fucking meat providers, because that is what they are. They just drop 3 meat and you get an abundance of meat from them. They're not difficult.
We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
Fair.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are? Stay still.
Am I being tracked? What the fucking shit?
Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar.
Ksharawar.
They can use this to discern your approximate location. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it? Could someone from the Ksharawar also be involved?
Hey. Better not
But
be...
that doesn't seem right.
Better not be that ruin guard, motherfucker.
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed. Why would it be on him?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier.
I'm sorry, I did leave a lotus.
It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno. Now let's get rid of it.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us. Let's keep heading to the auction.
Okay, interesting.
It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
I'm down. I'm trying to think who could have put it on us. It was either in the fight, it could have been Dory, it could have been the guy in the very beginning, which I doubt. Can't think of anyone else. Oh, god fucking damn it. Are you serious? You don't even drop me in this version. God damn it, dude. Oh my god, is that a bunch of them? Oh, like fireflies, dude. Oh, it's can knowledge.
Is this where the auction is?
There's no one here.
Yeah, not a single soul.
Nah,
Maybe they're on
Paimon.
break right now or something.
They wouldn't leave can knowledge unattended.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
Sleep.
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
Do you not see all those fucking knowledge capsules, Cyno?
Look around the area.
Okay, there is a lot of knowledge capsules there, just saying. Oh, shit. The Sumpter-Beast is drinking water leisurely and seems to be completely unaffected. I would be checking the Sumpter-Beast's pack as well, though. The scattered footprints have not been completely buried by the wind and sand, but it is impossible to speculate on the direction of the merchant's escape with the footprints. It's impossible to speculate, huh? God, I wonder which way they could have gone, dude. Jesus, let me use my fucking 3 IQ for a second. Part of me thinks it could be the fucking way the footprints are going, but I could be wrong, I guess.
Did you find anything?
Apparently not.
No, nothing in particular.
Only some average-looking knowledge capsules.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off.
Maybe.
But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here.
We're gonna be
Come back and meet
decoys.
me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then.
So that's why you wanted me to carry the tracking device. Look at that tornado, dude. Oh, I guarantee you there's gonna be a fucking Celestia nail in there.
They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
Oh, Paimon gets it. We'll lure them out because they'll think we've left. Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
Yes, and don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay.
God, you're so fucking cool. God, it's so cool. Oh, God.
So tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right?
We should go a little further.
Further? But Paimon can't go another step. How about we rest here for a while?
Paimon, if you get us ambushed, I am leaving. Forever.
It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go. Maybe Cyno's finally found some leads.
And you literally don't fucking walk. So weird. I wonder if that's actually got anything to do with law shit, dude. Walking Paimon would be terrifying. True. Oh, wait, Cyno is here.
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell
Okay,
Paimon
Paimon.
everything you know.
Paimon, please, just fucking let Cyno explain. Does he have an important role in the auction?
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while instead. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Interesting.
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Cyno. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Damn.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by that?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that,
Damn.
perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere?
I don't
If we stay here,
trust that.
chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine.
Okay.
Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
Listen,
feel like-
buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Paimon's making me cringe, dude, lately. I had to put a throat soother in, by the way, chat. That's why I got something in my mouth.
Dad, you're back. Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
Hello.
This is my daughter, Simin. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
What was that purple shit on the wall?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed.
Yeah.
Even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
What is that purple knowledge capsule? That looks interesting.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Cyno. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Oh, thanks.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Oh, what a good kid.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
Aw. I like sugar in my tea.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Okay.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor.
Huh?
My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk.
Oh.
That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough.
Oh, man.
I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
I really hope it was Dory.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Cyno. Give us a way to survive.
Damn, dude. That's deep.
That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
Or he will just have to find a legal job. Which is still rough,
I
but...
must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child. But I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me.
Just get Tignari.
Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home.
He's already looking after Cole.
You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Go to the back of the house. Uh-oh.
Look at all of this.
That's a lot.
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
It's kind of nuts.
Could the academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
Maybe.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
What? Some sort of market we've never seen before. Wait, we literally have seen it. Wasn't it on the fucking scorpions?
Yes. It's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection.
Bro, is this motherfucker gonna be the first dude that we spoke to like I said earlier? Please, no.
I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection.
Who? What, dude? The person that gave us the quest?
No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
Could be a misunderstanding. I don't think it is.
Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler?
Yes.
Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia.
True, dude.
If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention.
True,
You'll
that's
need to
fair.
be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing. Leave it to us.
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it.
Okay,
We can
fair.
get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
Okay. Hello.
We meet again.
I'm back.
How's the investigation going?
You're the bad guy.
Oh, so you were able to find Cyno after all. I hope he's doing all right.
He seemed pretty okay. It's the same as always.
I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Cyno too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter, but with this letter from Cyno, it shouldn't be a problem.
Forbidden research.
That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me, I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Cyno is looking for.
The
Hopefully.
restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Oh, hello, mister. Utaiba, can you take me in? Let me in. Nabil explains the situation to the repository's manager.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions, but I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Thank you, I guess. That sounds very sus though when I'm reading everything. Fuck it. A secret door opens in the wall. Holy shit, that's insane. That is insane.
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
All thanks to Cyno. Do you also know Cyno, Utaiba?
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Cyno happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Sealed materials, the Court of Desolation. Oh, fuck me, dude. I've got a sore throat. Come on. Despite repeated prohibitions, research on the Court of Desolation in the past decade has increased without ceasing. Researchers who study the history of the Court of Desolation mainly go through the 3 stages: discovery, investigation, fanaticism. The early stage of research is the relatively basic discovery phase, which causes little to no harm. The result of the discoveries will show that the treasure related to life and death may be hidden within the Court of Desolation. This is also where the rumor of bringing the dead back to life may begin. Following the initial phase is a prolonged investigation phase. All documentation regarding the location of the Court of Desolation has been vague at best. As a result, the structure itself has never been truly discovered. Many researchers deplete their resources searching in the desert only to find a scant few remaining stone tablets with the words, "Entering the Court of Desolation comes at the price of one's life." 2 different interpretations of the line have quickly emerged. As a result, some people believe that the price of one's life is the key to entering the court, while others asserted that it was a requirement for the court to appear. Because the Court of Desolation has never been discovered, the latter view gradually became mainstream. As a result, many researchers went in a short period of time. Overtaken by their fervent desire to make the Court of Desolation appear, they attempted to sacrifice their lives. Relevant research became increasingly dangerous and was eventually banned. But even after that, many academia scholars secretly continued their research. It was not until 7 scholars, including Taj Radkani, were arrested that research into the Court of Desolation entered a period of stagnation once again.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet?
The researcher's name sounds familiar, does it?
Huh. It reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
Oh.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Taj Radkani was Taj's only son.
Wow.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Cyno didn't know about it.
Is there any way we could meet him?
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison.
Oh, wow.
You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now.
Oh.
He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the 2 of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Technically, would he be a Matra as well? Taj?
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure.
He's probably the one that's doing all this then. He probably wants the can knowledge to like fulfill his dead son's legacy or something. I could definitely see that.
And he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation.
Yeah.
Which is in violation of academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree.
Wait, he arrested his own son, who then killed himself in jail?
Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl.
Jesus!
By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son.
Holy fuck.
Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
Wow.
It's awful. Paimon feels terrible now.
I still feel like it could be him.
Okay, Traveler?
He said Taj comes to the repository. Has he gone through Mortada's research files?
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that.
I think he would.
I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research, but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
I don't know him well enough to know that.
The canned knowledge was originating from the academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect. Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files.
Jesus Christ.
However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the academia without anyone ever noticing.
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying to bring Mortada back.
That's what's happening, dude. He's trying to bring back his dead son. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
I want to read the other box in here, please.
Paimon's kind of confused. What should we do from here?
Let's go ask around somewhere else.
Oh, now that I think about it, Cyno suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia, right?
Yes, Nabil.
There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the academia and see what we can find. Don't worry, Taj. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Oh, shit.
Alrighty then. Let's go ask around.
Ah, shit, dude. It works. I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of shit here. Okay, that was the Mechanical Lives one. There was that. Oh, I think I've actually read everything unless there's something in this one. I know Genshin is already dark, but it's only dark if you read up on what has already fucking happened in the past. When I say I kind of want to see something like Genshin get dark, I mean like Honkai, as in it's happening now in a cutscene on the screen or in the story, not just learning about dark pasts. It's very different. It's very different. Janam.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Now, this guy's hair's sick. Bada. I like that name.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Interesting.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any
There's
seals
no one
or
else
not.
to ask, Bada.
Maybe you should ask someone else.
No. Hello, Payam.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something.
What?
There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more.
This guy better not be the one that we met in the big ruin god.
When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake.
Bruh.
There's no way Taj would ever...
Listen, motherfucker. Nabil, the issue is, some people care for family more than work. And I think that's what's happened here, okay? It's a pretty fucking normal thing to do.
No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him.
I don't think they are.
Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Okay. That works, but I think it is Taj. I think we're going in circles for nothing. But I mean, I could be wrong. It just makes sense for it to be Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire.
Okay, bitch, none of this is sus? What the fuck is wrong with these people? Isn't this the land of wisdom?
But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
Bruh, motherfucker dressed up as an Eremite and went to the desert saying found it, and you're just finding it sus because he didn't come into work today? What is wrong with these people, dude? Sumeru is not what I expected. I genuinely thought people here would be smarter.
A group of Eremites?
Holy fuck.
Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra.
Oh god.
There's no way that he would...
Let's go to his home and have a look.
Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
I believe. I think we will.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Nabil, I fucking wonder why, dude.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
Sure.
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry?
But there's denial and then there's just outright being dumb, dude. The dude is sus. Just accept it.
Well, anyway.
Fucking hell.
I'm still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
You know what? You're right. Let's go fishing. No, let's go fishing. Fuck it.
You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind.
Listen, even if it's not Taj, I don't care because it makes sense to be Taj. This guy's just in so much denial, it hurts. You enter the home and search around.
What's this?
Let me guess, something
Paper
sus?
full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Okay, so chat and YouTube comments actually. I want to know this. Was it not incredibly obvious to you what they meant when they said they were meeting with the Eremites and he said found it? Did that not instantly trigger in your head that they're talking about the Temple of Desolation and that they're going to find it? I'm assuming that's what it is. But it kind of just instantly fucking clicked and we're still trying to decipher this?
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive.
You don't say?
The operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities.
What?
These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries.
Yo, Doja Cat's on this list. What the fuck?
I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
Maybe he's aware of that. Even so, he won't back down.
You're right. That's just who he is.
True.
As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Cyno and let him decide how to proceed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak.
Wow, I wonder what could have given that away, Nabil. You know what? You're so... Now I understand why Sumeru is the land of wisdom. You're so clever.
I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
What?
Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, this is actually annoying me now. Didn't this motherfucker say he knows him well enough? And knows him well? What does he mean he doesn't know him very well?
All right, we'll give these to Cyno and see. Let's go.
Like, genuinely, didn't he say that he was close and, like, knew him and he knows he wouldn't do this? Like, what do you... fucking make it make sense, Nabil. Yeah, this is insane. Okay, Cyno is here, Bob. Cyno is in the quest. He's actually in it quite a bit. It's a good balance for story quest. You tell Cyno everything that's happened. Please get mad.
Well, Cyno, what do you make of it?
Please agree with me about all this, Cyno.
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time, he would never do anything against his beliefs.
Are you going to tell me you didn't actually know him too well when we found out he did, though?
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortara was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, we have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become.
The evidence is stacked against him now.
That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubting that.
Yeah, and that's my biggest thing. He is heavily involved. I'm not saying he's running it. It could even be the Eremite dude that's running it. But to say that he's just not involved is so copium from the other dude. Sorry, I had a hiccup at the same time, and that hurt.
That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself.
Jesus.
Time is ticking. Let's go.
Goddamn, okay. What the fuck? Find the Court of Desolation according to the instructions on the map. Or the game can just show me exactly where it is. I heckin' love Genshin Impact. I don't believe it. Hold on, wait, it disappeared. Okay, it's actually not. Ah, yes, indeed. I did a great job at unlocking that. And I will take my prize money now, I guess. But would Genshin be fun if it was like Souls with no directions for quests and no hand-holding? I think there could be an option for that. I think it'd be... I'd enjoy it. Not everybody would. Wait, this place is beautiful.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here?
Oh shit, it's my...
Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
This is gonna be my first time actually fighting these enemies. What the fuck? The invisible hand? What is that?
These walls have definitely seen better days.
Agreed, Paimon.
Some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Okay. What?
Whoa. Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate?
Ah, shit.
It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
Hey, that was kind of cool, though. Is this the thing that shows, like, the... No, it's an elevator. Whoa! It's not an elevator. What the fuck is going on?
A passage. Hopefully that's our way in.
That was weird as fuck, dude.
That eye seems to be staring right at us.
What?
This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Okay. Oh, fucking god. Yeah, the Kazuha domain flashbacks. I like it, though. It does make me feel dizzy, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's cool. Ah, shit. Damn, that hyper bloom, dude. Oh, baby. It is dead already. Oh. Dude, that's cool. Holy fuck. What a pretty opening door. Holy shit. Yeah, that was nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, is this gonna be Taj? Yo, Taj, my man, my bro, my dude. Can you fucking stop doing this weird bullshit now, please? Please? What is this?
Taj.
It is him.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last.
Holy...
I trust you are doing well.
Holy voice, dude.
Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume.
God damn.
Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later.
Damn.
When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone, miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die?
Jesus. So maybe that's why he's come here, because the temple requires a life?
Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret.
That's
I failed
sad.
him as a father. But now,
yeah,
now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him.
God damn it, dude.
The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
I think that's a lie.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
I don't think Cyno's gonna stop him. But I feel like the Eremites might have already got there. Don't know.
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past.
Oh.
You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
Good point, actually. Good point.
I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
Can't be that bad, Cyno. We've already unlocked both of the new bosses, and it's not behind this door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once?
Come on, let him open it.
Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right.
Oh,
then.
shit.
Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all.
God damn it. The dong.
This power is mine.
Wait, this is cheating. What the fuck? Hey! Jada! What the fuck?
Nowhere to run.
Jada! Fine, I will use my other people, motherfucker. Can't see? I'll sniff you in the ass.
As I thought.
What? It just evaporated in the sand, and I bet you're gonna be back in the cutscene, right?
You feel it, don't you?
What the fuck
I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation.
Oh.
This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
I will stop it.
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured. Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
I'll do what I have to.
Huh?
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line, just like now.
You know, just had a really random thought here, chat, and YouTube. You know that we have story quests right now? How cool would it be in the future if we get vision quests and we have a quest that gives us like a flashback into how the character got their vision, and it gives us a super cool cutscene of them getting the vision? That'd be so sick, dude.
Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list, but you will not fool me. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Oh, damn.
What do you mean, Cyno?
Same style, just stronger.
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
His true intention was for Cyno to... Or to kill Cyno, or Cyno to kill him to sacrifice the life?
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization.
The Eremites?
People from every walk of life are involved.
Oh.
They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives, in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart, but in the end, I came to my senses. I knew that I could not let myself go down that path. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so, even centuries later. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost.
Jesus.
Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out.
The damage on the walls we saw on our way here. You're gonna destroy the Court of Desolation. Shit, that's gonna be the cutscene thing that we saw in the trailer, dude.
That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way I could find and destroy this place. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The Academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the Academia. If I wished to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the Academia alone.
And you suspected him? I mean, rightfully so. Literally the whole point of this was because that is what he was going to do, but you just lied.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this as a test for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is like, I don't know.
I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless and making no compromise.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I saw it coming to an extent, but I just don't know how I feel about it. It feels semi-pointless.
Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn.
He means to open the Court of Desolation, one must sacrifice their life.
You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place.
Yeah.
Let this be the final judgment on myself.
See, this is the thing, and I think it was very obvious from the beginning. He did allow and sort out the smuggling and the research and everything. He was involved. He was the main person in that, and that is bad. And that's what people were denying back in the city. But it was true. That is exactly what happened. His reasonings for it isn't because blah, blah, blah. Obviously, he wants to do this. But then setting it up as a test for Cyno, putting him also in danger, still going to kill himself for this, that's what I don't understand. That's the part that I don't really get. Oh, yeah, this is just a final test. You might want to run now. You know? I don't know.
I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Oh, shit.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Oh, man.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Damn. Yo, Cyno got those fucking new running shoes, dude. Holy shit, he seems zooming left and right like Sonic.
The Court of Desolation has
disappeared.
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end.
What about the organization?
To them, as long as there's more to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules. Whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else.
Mora making the world go round.
Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation. But it won't be long before they continue searching for another target. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you. But you've already done enough.
We've done a bit, but
just
we can do more.
Leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself.
I feel sorry for the dude. I do.
Besides, Taj, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger.
I do feel sorry for Taj, like, a lot. Obviously, he put his son in prison. His son ended up committing seppuku in jail, and he felt bad for it. Is there better ways that he could have gone around doing things? Yes. And I feel like a lot of the way, I mean, it might have just been done out of, like, manic tendencies or something. Not seppuku, throat slit. I just mean he killed himself. That's all I mean. But there could have been better ways that he went around doing things, not putting other people in danger and things like that, and just, like, selling the kind of knowledge to a shit ton of other people. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. It felt kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it felt kind of pointless to purposefully get Cyno involved. That's how I kind of feel about it, but it was still very emotional and very good.
So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me at Caravan Rebop 4 days from now.
4 days? Okay, Pog. Caravan Ribat. Let's go. Oh, God. You're right, but it did plan it out enough to get everyone's name on that list. True.
Thank you so much for all your help.
That's a good point.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once they're cleared.
What's happened in the last few days?
The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end.
Let's go!
At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, word is that someone crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight.
Oh, Jesus.
After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the academia. Everyone was on edge, and the case came to a standstill.
And? Then what happened?
Paimon.
Well, then we received word that Taj Radkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks.
I do love how Nabil's talking about this like he just doesn't really care that much about Taj now.
The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the academia and arrested all the researchers on the list. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru by the mysterious person who had defeated the mercenary groups. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
Interesting.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no more smuggling canned knowledge and no more victims. It was a lot of work, but Paimon thinks we accomplished something big.
That's right. Thanks again for your assistance.
You're welcome.
As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, that must be Cyno, right? He's the only one I can think of who could accomplish such a feat.
I have no idea.
Speaking of which, have you been in touch with Cyno these days? I think I just saw him when I was on watch nearby.
Nope.
He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen. If you happen to see him, please send my regards.
Tignari?
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful too. Don't let any of those bad guys escape.
Don't worry about me.
Oops. Who the
If
fuck else would he
anything
be?
happens, you can find me at the
With?
academia anytime.
Has to be Tignari for the kid, right? I bet. Yeah, it is. Oh, it is. I bet so many people forgot about that poor child, dude.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
Oh, hell yeah. Breakers, welcome in.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Taj Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Mortada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time.
Hell yeah.
If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will and can help me collect more testing data.
Cyno! Tighnari!
Hell yeah, my boys!
Oh, so Tighnari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Cyno?
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Semin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember.
Aww.
And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG?
Yeah!
Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
Oh.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her.
Manga moment, dude. Manga moment.
Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving a Vidya forest? What happened?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek after canned knowledge. So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidya Forest. Take care.
I love how it's just like, I will.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case.
Huh.
So you can relax.
Okay.
What about you, Cyno?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change, and no belief can completely resist the erosion of time.
Erosion? Oh god.
I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further.
Fair.
That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example, just as I gained courage from my own superiors.
Damn.
And my partner.
Sounds like a lot of work. Hope it'll make you happy, Cyno.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them.
Oh.
Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. But I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation.
That's cute, dude.
I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Cyno Story Quest Part 2? Oh god. Oh, it's done. The Sons of Solitude. He's still here though. Hold on.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago.
Oh?
A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora.
Oh yeah, because Paimon got one half off. Yeah, it's 500k each for us, and then the 250.
I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace.
Let's go. You arrested Dory?
Do you know anything about this?
Nope. Nope.
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that could be.
Shit, she's not here, chat. God damn it. Finding Dory is not today, schmooj. That was a really good quest. I really did enjoy that. I thought it was a good one. I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like Nabil, I think was his name, kind of annoyed the fuck out of me. I'm just gonna keep it 100% real here. I'm just gonna keep it 100% real. He annoyed me. He was that much in denial, saying that he cared about Taj a lot and knew him, that he wouldn't do it, and then by the end of it, it just goes, oh, I don't really know him that well. Like, shut the fuck up then. What is the whole point of your entire conversation, saying that you know him well enough that he wouldn't do it if you're just gonna say, I don't really know him that well? The fuck?